Hi, welcome to Sweet Talk, where I'm sitting down with badass women in hospitality who are building, becoming, and leaving their mark in the world. Today, I have one of my besties, Doreen Colondres, who is a major badass, and I am so excited for you guys to get to know her.
You're a major badass, girl.
Doreen Colondres owns VT's House here in Raleigh, but she has a phenomenal story, and I am excited to share it with you today. Thank you for coming.
I'm excited. We're in my kitchen.
Yes, this is her stunning kitchen, by the way. This is for real. Isn't it amazing? Okay, let's learn about you a little bit. Well, I know, but they need to know about you, okay? Well, you grew up in Puerto Rico, which is super cool to begin with.
Yes.
You were surrounded by your grandfather, who was a chef.
Yes.
Another who farmed, and a grandmother who cooked every meal from the backyard. When did you realize that food and flavor weren't just a part of your childhood, they were your calling?
I think you're going to understand this one, but it was all about food in my family.
Yep.
Let's get together, let's plan food. During breakfast, let's plan dinner. It was all about
Yes.
food, and gratefully, all my 4 grandparents, they were like, amazing cooks.
That's
so
awesome.
it was kind of like part of me since I don't know,
Yeah.
common sense.
Yeah.
But I was always playing with my grandma
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
I love that.
I mean, taking flowers and grass and just put it in pots and pans and just pretending that I was cooking next to her.
So
and then
cute.
I remember her screaming to my mom, like, take her out of the kitchen. She's having a mess.
That's how you learn, though. And look at you today.
Yes.
I mean, I am sure they're incredibly proud of you.
Yes.
You're a phenomenal cook. So yes, I agree. I think it is absolutely your calling. I'm happy to have you here. Okay. You created The Kitchen Doesn't Bite 18 years ago, which I want you to tell us a lot more about that. But it was created out of a passion for getting people to cook at home. Okay. What was the spark that made you say, I need to share this with the world?
So I studied marketing first. It's something that not too many people know, but I have a full degree in marketing.
Oh, okay.
And I was
know
developing
that.
flavors and products for big corporation.
Oh, okay.
But then I was like having parties at home all the time, like cooking on a Monday or Tuesday for 10, and then start calling my friends. So you want to come? You want to come? And
Yeah.
then I ended up kind of like understanding that my childhood was a blessing. It was different, and my friends were clueless about simple things of how to buy an ingredient, how to choose something, how to bring something different to your kitchen every week. And a common denominator, they were always struggling with the weight.
Wow.
So I was like, you know what if you start cooking more? What if I show you? So this started as a kind of like an organic thing with my friends. And then one day, not having dinner with some friends, and someone in my country that is a very famous singer that I love her. This became kind of like a conversation, and La Cocina No Muerde, The Kitchen Doesn't Bite, born there.
Wow.
And I started representing brands and doing national TV. I ended up with 3 cooking shows in 16 different countries in Spanish, and I had a blast.
So cool.
Yes.
Just organically built it.
Just organically.
That's
Yes.
so
I started
cool.
writing for probably more than 20 magazines.
Wow.
I worked for 7 years for Meredith Publishing as a food and wine editor.
Wow.
I mean, it exploded heavy. I did my baby. I wrote my book with
Her amazing book.
Random Penguin House, which I'm very proud.
Yes.
And and then one day I
Wow.
was like, okay, what if we open Vidi's House
Wow. Here in Raleigh.
here in Raleigh?
Well, I am lucky we have VT's House here in Raleigh. We're going to talk more about that too. Amazing. Wow. Your path is so cool. Okay. You just mentioned you've hosted cooking shows in 16 countries. Mm-hmm. That's insane. You've written an Amazon best-selling cookbook and broken barriers as the first Latina chef ambassador for some of the biggest brands in the world. What does it feel like to look back at that path that you've blazed?
It's heavy.
It's very heavy.
It's heavy to the point that I'm like, oh my God, I didn't enjoy it as much because I never believed what it was happening. I was just like embracing it, working, delivering my job, trying to do my best, and never did like the process. You're like, oh my God, I'm the first this, I did that. No. And that actually is healthy.
Yeah.
Because it keeps you grounded.
Yeah. It kept you like focused on
this is
building.
what I'm doing. I'm doing this and don't do. I'm doing the best I can and I'm gonna do it. But yes, I did it I was the first chef and wine ambassador for the Bordeaux Wine Council in France.
Wow.
I remember exactly the minute when I got that call that I was selected, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to go back to wine school again. And then it happened again with National Pork Board, with Bumblebee, with fruits from Chile.
That's so cool.
Novo Nordisk Pharmaceutical, I was their ambassador for 11 years. So many beautiful brands and memories because I touch a lot of lives, and that's very beautiful.
And where in that path, you mentioned wine school, so we didn't actually, where in that path did you go to wine school to learn, to pick up the wine skills?
During that process, because I was writing and sharing stories on TV about everything, I started getting endorsements of different countries to go and study. And then when they were taking me to different countries to study food, wine was always there. Olive oil was always there. So that's when my passion started. I mean, I was never a fan of spirits.
Yeah.
My wine was my thing since I'm
my thing too. And ice cream
since
too,
I
but
can.
whatever. That's why we're friends.
So it was a great coincidence. And I would say, I don't know, like 12 years ago, probably I was like, okay, I'm going to pursue my level 3 in wine and continue the journey. And that's how my passion for wine started growing too. So I divide my heart into.
Wow. So the wine, your heart can just double. It can multiply. It's okay. You don't have to divide it. No. You can love both just the same. It's like having multiple children.
Exactly.
Yeah. Your love just grows.
Exactly.
I love it. That's so cool. You are a trailblazer. Holy moly macanoli. I didn't realize. Like all that you've done. You're incredible. Wow.
You are too, girl.
You're so sweet. This is why
you're my friend. That's why we understood each other.
This is why you're my friend. Thank you.
It's like, I'm tired. I
know. I know. It's nonstop. Y'all know. Building something is hard, but it's so worth it.
It looks fun from this side, but then back into the scene, the other side is like...
That is very true. But you know
it's
what?
Hard,
it's okay.
You work hard.
That's right. And it pays off. You have to just believe in yourself and your dreams, right?
True.
So, okay. Here we go again. I want to hear more about this. You've been the first in many rooms, in so many different rooms. The first woman, the first Latina, the first chef in roles that have never seen someone like you before. What has it taught you about the power of simply showing up and being exactly as you are?
Being grounded, just like I mentioned. Being grounded.
Your authentic self, yeah.
I mean, I had so many options of doing other stuff in this path, and I just embraced everything that was coming instead of thinking, I'm unhappy, I want to do my route, and I just got everything the way it was coming, and I mean, following my dreams and always trying to do the best with. And being honest with audience. Sometimes people get in a position that I was, and you get someone developing all your recipes, not embracing everything, not putting the same amount of love, lying to people about the information that you're sharing. And it's so easy to do this, And I always developed all my own recipes. My book is all made in my humble kitchen that I had in Miami. And I mean, it's just, it's all about me, It's like everything is delivered organically.
Yeah. I will tell you, she is, and this is why I love you so much and you are one of my closest friends. She really is this authentic. You really are true to yourself. And I really admire that because I struggle with sometimes sharing my true opinion and that's, I think, part of my journey is to learn how to be better at that. But I watch you and you are such a trailblazer and you really sincerely are 100% Doreen Colondres. It's so inspiring. You do it really, really well. You are very good at being Doreen Colondres. You're so cute. And her parents are just as adorable, by the way. Oh it makes a lot of sense that you are who you are. I love it. So cute. All right, we're going to talk about the hard stuff. And at some point, I might bring out some of your favorite ice cream. I might, but not yet. We got to get through the hard stuff first, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Building across countries, cultures, and industries is never a straight line. What's the moment that tested you the most, and what did it teach you?
Ooh, that's a difficult one. Probably when I was writing my book.
Okay.
I have recipes of 14 different countries.
Wow.
And talking, or maybe the Bordeaux campaign, that most of the recipes, they needed to be kind of like very authentic, Mexican, Peruvian. It was developing the recipes. And one day, someone wrote me from Venezuela. She's still following me.
Wow.
She's probably gonna know who she is. This was like, 15 years ago. And she sent me a message. Oh my God, your quesillo, which is a flan from Venezuela.
Oh, I love flan.
I made your recipe and it tasted like my grandma's.
Wow. Wow.
So that was powerful because I never had a Puerto Rican dish made by a non-Puerto Rican that tastes good. And I respect so much each country's culture that I did my homework.
Wow.
And I read and I studied and I practiced and I tested and over-tested. And then when you bring that feedback from someone, it pays the bills. It pays the bills.
That's incredible. Wow. That teaches me a lot because I am a very impatient person. And if I try a recipe when I make my ice cream 3 times, and after the 3rd time, I'll typically just give up. But I shouldn't, because you're teaching me I need to just keep going. I need to gain patience.
I recently tried a cheese ice cream from you that took me to Spain in a heartbeat.
Thank you.
So you can do this. You're doing it.
I just have to, like, once in a while, if there's a really like trendy recipe flavor that I want to make, once in a while, say, even after 3 tries, I'll keep going.
You need to make a corn one.
We did corn last year. A sweet corn?
Sweet corn in Puerto Rico and in Mexico, that's very common, very delicious. And everyone in North Carolina is gonna love that. Are you kidding me?
State fair season, it's coming up. Mm-hmm. I love it. Okay, let's see. You left everything to move to a new city and open a wine school called Viti's House. It's the best in the area. What did doubt sound like during this chapter, and how did you quiet it down? So I don't think we've painted the picture yet of your journey from Puerto Rico. Then you moved to Miami, and then from Miami you moved here, right?
Yes, I was.
So tell us how that journey, and then how you got to Raleigh to open up Viti's House.
I started my career as a chef and wine educator in Miami. I went back to school to study culinary.
Okay.
And I studied wine while I was in Miami. I spent in Miami 17 years. And then one day, one of my clients, Noah Nordis, took me to Raleigh to do a cooking show for the employees of the city here. And I fell in love with this. I don't know. I fell in love with the city. And I'm like, I think we need a wine school here.
Wow. Just like that, you entrepreneur you.
Yeah, without knowing anyone. I saw the opportunity. I was between San Antonio and Raleigh, and I was like, I'm gonna start in Raleigh. It's closer to Miami, when I get homesick. And so yes, that's how I choose Raleigh.
And Viti's House is phenomenal. A premier school for people like me who just want to have fun learning about different wines from around the world. But it's also, you actually do the certifications, right?
Yes, we offer WSET certifications in wine, beer, spirits, sake. And I mean, that's very prestigious. And I mean, it will pump your resume if you work in the industry. And if you don't, it will pump your way of enjoying wine like never before. But if you're not into certifications, you can also do fun classes, or you can travel with me, or
she does that too.
We do a little bit of everything.
I haven't made it to one of the trips yet, but you go to Spain?
We go to Spain, and hopefully next year we're going to start with Italy and Bordeaux.
I gotta get to one of these classes. We have to stop working so hard so I can come on this trip with you.
Exactly, and I can have more ice cream. When are we having ice cream, by the way?
Oh, we should have some. Okay, let's get some ice cream.
Let's do it.
You know what I brought you?
What?
I think your favorite.
Uh-oh.
Chocolate?
Oh my God!
I brought the Double Dark.
Oh my goodness.
The award winner.
That is my favorite.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, sweetheart. Thank you for spending time with me.
The smell. You know that this is my mom and my grandma's favorite flavor.
Really?
That's probably why it's my favorite
Really?
flavor. And because flavors and aromas are in your memory, it's like a memory bank. You can teach this at, we teach this at Vidi's house, but this is one of the first flavors that I always get in wine.
Really?
Yep, the easiest one. Chocolate, but it's because of
That's right.
chocolate, coffee, and coconut. I grew up with those three.
Wow.
So it's kind of like, okay, they're there. Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, finding them in wine is really good.
I was going to say, typically red wine. I know, it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm glad it's your favorite because, you know,
oh my God.
I get to enjoy it too because I don't really eat that much ice cream, honestly.
Oh my God, no, I remember family moments, including the cat. The cat used to love it. For real.
Really?
It was family moments, having chocolate, and normally my dad sometimes was like going back to the kitchen and convert it into a shake, and he will do like chocolate milkshake. Oh my God, this is family moment.
I love it. I'm so glad.
Oh, my mom has to try this.
So she's got to come to Raleigh. I mean, I could ship her some.
She loves your spot.
I could ship her some to Miami, I guess. We have Gold Belly.
Loves your pistachio and rose petal.
That's my favorite.
And I mean, she loved them all.
She's so cute. So cute. Okay, so as you're enjoying the ice cream, tell us, what is next for Doreen in Viti's house? And what is your dream from here?
I don't know. I mean, Viti's house has to go to the next chapter.
Yes.
Next level.
Yes.
Where is it? Where is it? More to come.
That's fair. Very fair. Keep everybody in suspense.
Yes.
Figure it out. Follow Doreen Colondres so you can watch her next step in her journey. I'm excited. I'm there to support you.
If you're following me, because I'm going to repost this, if you follow me, you need to follow her.
Yay! Good for both of us. We are at that stage of life that the best is yet to be, is what I believe. You know,
and I think we're
building
enjoying
and doing
everything more.
100%. We're a little bit more secure in who we are.
Yep.
Okay, I have a signature question that I ask every one of my guests. That's how we're going to close it out. What do you want women who come after you to feel because you existed?
Challenged and inspired. And I don't know, inspiring. And I think we've spoke about this multiple times, but getting inspired, but finding the uniqueness of your idea. Don't copy anyone. Just be you. We are so different.
Yeah.
And we can all bring something new to the planet. Just don't be afraid of creating something new. It doesn't work, do next. I mean, this is what I'm doing right now. It's not my plan A. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
It's my plan B, C, and I don't mind. I keep adding letters. You know?
That's right.
It's about whatever makes you feel happy. But also, we need to make sure that we're not unfair with life. You know, because I mean, if we are doing something, we have to be grateful that we're doing something, that we have a chance.
Yeah.
So that's my.
She's so beautiful.
I got
isn't
inspired.
She?
This is chocolate.
And you didn't even think. You just knew. You just knew exactly what you're gonna say. But that's because it came from your heart.
I try my best to not. We all have those days of going down, and what I'm gonna do, and I'm afraid of next. Yeah. Just ask the universe. Ask the universe.
I hear you, girl. Same thing.
Have good crowd of friends. I mean, the wrong friends can push you down.
Yes.
Just surrounded yourself with good people that are not jealousy, that are not bringing you down. You need that friend that, you know what?
Exactly.
Be honest. Digest it with a glass of wine or a cup of ice cream and start refresh again the following day. But we all have those days of like crashing badly. It's about like getting inspired again and bring something to the world.
She's the best.
You're
love
the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can I have the rest of this?
Yes.